Yo, what's good, family fight fans? It's your boy JB Trap House Boxing, man. Back again with another video. Shout out to the LDBC, man. Smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Share the video always and leave your thoughts and comments at the end of the video. And if you're looking for that exclusive street news, go subscribe to Urban Media Fix and hit that notification icon bell so you don't miss that heat that we drop over there on Urban Media Fix. And go subscribe to the Smoke City Mobcast. The Smoke City Mobcast. Go subscribe. Every Wednesday night at 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the LDBC will be getting together and we'll be doing our live stream. Our live stream from Smoke City Mobcast. So make sure you go tune in, subscribe, hit that notification icon bell so you don't miss this heat that we drop over there at the Smoke City Mobcast every Wednesday night at 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So you make sure you tune in, man. So now, to everybody that's new, and shout out to the day ones, the new ones, all that, whoever here, whatever. Shout out just to everybody, man. I know I got quite a few new subscribers. I appreciate everybody coming through, and hopefully you stay. But this is a little thing that I do, man. This is called the morning jab session, man. I don't do it every morning. You know, I just do it some mornings. Whenever the time is right, so to say. But this is what I do. And, you know, hey, man, this is something I just like to do, man, where I just talk about a little bit of everything, man. You know, just, you never know where these jab sessions lead, though. But one thing I can tell you, though, is that I do work off the jab over here, man. So, you know, that's what it is. That's how we create these openings. So, man, all right, check this out, man. Now, let's start off the day, man. I hope everybody's having a good day, good and blessed day. I am as well. We're going to talk about your boy, Adrian Broner, man. I seen him in the interview with Queen's Flip. I ain't going to talk about part one because, I mean, that's just the same old shit we've been hearing from years and years. But we're going to skip to part two. And shout out to Queen's Flip, man. I've been fucking with Queen Flip channel, man. I'm subscribing to his channel. That channel's not for everybody, man. Queen Flip is a clown. I'm gonna be all the way honest with you. I like him because, I like some of the clown ass shit he do, and I just like to laugh. That's pretty much it. But, you know, I don't sit there and watch every episode. You know, but he is a pretty entertaining guy. And Adrian Broner fit right in with those clowns. But anyway, so, you know, he was in the interview with Queen's Flip, man, and he was talking about his losses and stuff. And, you know, he was saying that, you know, he cried. He said he cried for months when he lost to Sean Porter and, you know, all this other crap. And, you know, he basically saying he didn't take his loss away, which is, we kind of already figured out because how he storms out of the ring. You know, that bad sportsmanship. So, I mean, we kind of already figured that, but that wasn't never really in the public's eye. You know, how he was crying and all the other stuff. See, Adrian Broner, he put out there what he wanted to put out there. But basically, what he was also, you know, talking about was that he to me, in so many words, I'm trying to exactly remember everything he said, man, because I watched it early this morning and I went back to sleep. But oh yeah, it was about the trainers and all that stuff. So, you know, he was talking about, you know, he still got his trainer and, you know, he's never gonna let him go, you know, blah blah blah. He just bringing on Kevin Cunningham, you know, to beef up the security, to make, you know, some changes in his camp, because he felt like he was marginalized. He was only at a certain level. He couldn't get that to that elite level with my man. Goddamn, his trainer. Fuck. Y'all know who I'm talking about, though. Yeah, his trainer. But anyway, so, you know, he resorted to Kevin Cunningham. So hopefully we'll see if that's what it's gonna be, man. But Adrian Broner, man, I understand. Yeah, my man probably couldn't get him to the next level, but bro, you've been boxing since you was 6 years old. You should have been knew that you ain't getting to that next level. I mean, that just lets you know the type of opponents he was fighting at first. And Floyd had already told him that. He said, when you get to these A and B level fighters, you're not gonna be able to fight how you fighting with those C and D level fighters. It's not gonna work. And Adrian didn't believe him, and boom, there it go. But if you go check out the interview, basically, man, you know, Adrian Broner is a guy, it seems like, you know, he doesn't make good decisions on his own. Like, if he got it all, he gonna fuck it up. He gonna have to have somebody in his corner to monitor him, to mandate, you know, his judgments, his decision making, things to that nature. You know, it's proven over and over again. But let's move on, man. We don't spend all the time talking about Adrian Broner. Let's talk about your boy, one-time Keith Thurman. One-time Keith Thurman. I seen in the group text, you know, the brothers we was texting, and I seen somebody posted a picture of Thurman with his elbow. When he pitching at a game in Clearwater. I'm just like, and the way he was throwing it, that's not that's like a guy that's experienced, that knows what he's doing. The way his elbow and his arm was turned when he was throwing that ball. You know, he had it turned inwards, like he was trying to throw like a mixed signal, the off-speed pitch, sort of say. You know, normally when somebody else throw a inexperienced person that pitches the ball, they throw it, their arm don't look that technical sound. Like his arm was, his elbow and shit. So basically what I'm trying to say is, what's up with this fool elbow? Is he in rehab or what? You know, don't nobody even know who this fool fighting. This fool's supposed to be fighting in May. Nobody even heard anything. He out there in baseball games throwing. See, this is why I don't fool with Keith Thurman, man. This is why I don't fool with Keith Thurman. And people wonder why. I'm only dealing with the guys that's for real, man. I don't have time to be dealing with, you know, part-time players and stuff like that, bro. You know, I ain't got time for that. But I didn't even really want to talk about Keith Thurman, to be honest with you. But I just wanted to throw that out there. But let's move on to something else, man. Who else we can ramble on about that I seen that was pretty? I see they got the Linares versus Lomachenko fight set May 12th. That's gonna be a pretty interesting fight, even though I still got Lomachenko winning that fight, man. You know, I just, for some reason, man, I've never really been a big believer in Linares. I don't think he got enough I just don't think he got enough for Lomachenko, even though he's a bigger guy, you know, and all that other stuff. But I don't think that I'm gonna tell you something, man. To beat Lomachenko, man, you gotta have a good mental fortitude. Like, your mental capacity has to be on point to be able to deal with that type of pressure. You understand what I'm saying? It's the pressure. And see, a lot of people don't understand why guys being there quitting. It's condition and pressure and the mental, man. You got to be able to make adjustments on the fly quick in that ring. You know, that's how it is in there. If you ever had any sparring experience or you done fought before, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Boxing, look, man, you can learn all the drills, all the mitts. You can learn all the combinations. You can learn all that shit, all the slips. You can learn all the traps. You can learn all that shit you want to learn. But when you get your ass in there, it's a total different ball game. I tell people this all the time. I don't give a fuck. The best way to learn how to box, listen to me, people. The best way to learn how to box is to get in there and spar. You know, yes, you got to learn all the other stuff. You know, your jabs, your footwork. You got to learn all that. You know, I most definitely learn the footwork, balance, and you know, the punches and defense first before you get in that sparring. But some people just get in there and spar and learn like that. Believe it or not, that's how they learn on the fly like that. But yeah, man, you get your ass in there. Okay, it ain't what you think it is. Shit get different real quick. So, and learning how to relax. That's the thing, man. If you don't know how to relax and breathe right, that shit'll take you out of there. It'll take you right out of the ring. You'll be looking for an outlet the first way you can, the best way you can. Especially if you ain't got your shit together. So it looks like he ain't doing nothing. Oh, but he doing something in there. Believe that. They ain't just finding that. They ain't just quitting for no reason, bro. Believe that. But yeah, I still got Lomachenko winning that fight, man. Let's move on to who else is fighting, man. I seen the gloves are off, the Joshua and the Parker thing, man. I'm seeing the people saying that Joshua is worrying too much about Wilder and all that other stuff. Well, I mean, really, what I get out of if he's worrying, I mean, what fighter haven't, when it come down to big fights, like, you know, to the magnitude of Wilder and Joshua, that I haven't really, to me, maybe somebody can correct me or prove me wrong, but I haven't never seen even a team or anything where it got something to do with combat and competing. I never seen no team or a player or fighter just totally deflect the whole time about another fighter or something like that until that time came out. They entertained it some type of way. They entertained it some type of way. So, you know. But yeah, I think that, me personally, I think that AJ is more worried than what people think he is, to be honest with you, man. You know, I think he's more worried than a lot of people think he is. To me, when I see AJ in intense moments like this, see, AJ the type of guy, he don't want you to talk shit to him at all, because he ain't gonna really talk shit to you either. That I've flown so far from what I've seen. He don't want you to talk, because then if you talk shit to AJ, then you're gonna see that other guy. You understand what I'm saying? AJ dude has a different personality, I can guarantee you. You can see in certain situations that he transformed. He turned into that mean guy. But yeah, he just seems like he still, to me, like when I listen to him talk, or the way he approaches certain things, like intense moments with fights and all this shit, I think that AJ, he's always real defensive, and he seems like he just give me that lacking vibe, that aura, you know, like I'm lacking somewhere, like I'm insecure, I'm in disbelief about something. That's what I get when I that's the aura and the vibe I get from AJ. I don't get the same thing from Wilder. Deontay Wilder, he's 1,000% sure. 1,000% sure of himself. And I'm not just saying that just because I'm a Wilder fan. I'm just saying that because that's just the real of what I get from AJ. He don't seem 100 about everything. Like he don't seem like he's sure about checking off every box on the list. As y'all see, my boy Valdez, he got his jaw broke this weekend, but he pulled off the victory. Still got the victory. Hurt his hand as well. I think Scott Quigg broke his nose. But I think, man, Valdez, my boy, he gotta get his defense tight, man. He gonna have to. I think he just need to lay low for a minute, get his jaw right, take him a tune-up fight. Work on that defense, man. Work on that defense. Work on his punch variation. You know, he's still doing the same old things that he's been doing. And you know, I'm wondering, man, if how his career finna fold out, man. How it's finna pan out, because his career don't look promising, I'll tell you that. He look like he a few fights away of You know, having to make a choice. The punishment he been taking, man. Like I said, he been in like 3-4 wars back to back, man. And yeah, make me wonder. But what else we got going on here besides that? We had the Vinces versus De Leon fight. That was an alright fight. I had Vinces winning that fight, man. I had them fucked up. I was so tired when I was watching the fight. I had done said, got the names all backwards and shit, and I had done said the wrong person won. I was like, damn, I had to put it in the title, put it in the comment section, pin it, and let people know I was, yeah. Anyway, I shouldn't even, whatever. But, what else? It was something else that I had wanted to talk about that I missed out on. Oh, I don't know if that's it, but I'll get around to it. But, talk about a little bit about Canelo, man. This shit is a disgrace, man. How they letting this dude get away with these meat stories and all this shit, man. This is ridiculous. Like, come on, man. This is why people got a black. This is what put the black eye on the sport right here. When you got guys like Canelo still going out here getting fights, and you can't blame him because it's the WBC who letting this thing proceed, you know. And of course, Canelo gonna still fight, but Triple G ain't saying nothing. It seems like I ain't seen nobody saying nothing lately on his end about saying fuck that. This bitch need to get tested, but we ain't fighting. I ain't seen nobody hold their guns on that. You know, so I don't know, but I wonder if Pacquiao and Matisse gonna fight, man. I wonder if that's a done deal. I hope Pacquiao knock Matisse out, to be honest with you, and I got my reasons why. But let's talk. Yeah, the Terrence Crawford versus Jeff Horn, man. They ain't been talking, man. They ain't been doing nothing on that fight. I done said this over and over again. Those who new to my channel, man, they've been doing a poor job of promoting that fight. I'm like, wow. Poor job, man. Poor job. I'm gonna have to start doing a little self-promoting myself on this channel with Terrence, because I'm a Bud man fan, so you know. Oh, and Demetrius Andrade, him and Sergey Derevchenko from the fight. So that's gonna be a good fight, man. But HBO, and shout out to my man CJ the Goodfella, man, for putting this out there. He put out a bomb video. Y'all go subscribe to CJ the Goodfella, man. And Fanon International, again, shout out to Fanon, man. That's my guy, man. Y'all shout out. Go subscribe to Fanon if you ain't. I'm pretty sure most of you already have, but if you ain't, go subscribe to Fanon International. But CJ the Goodfella off of the Boxing Clinic, man, he put together a blazing video about Andrade versus Derevchenko, and he was talking about HBO wasn't decided about if they gonna pick up if the network was gonna pick up the fight or not. But the excellent point that he made, the argument point was that, like, see, he's basically explaining showing the comparison about how the HBO, how they do the American fighters versus the foreign fighters. You know, if it would have been like Sergey Kovalev versus he said another foreign guy, something like that, they would have had the shit. The HBO would have picked it up with no problem. Would have been promoting the hell out of it. But he says Andrade and Derevchenko, since the American fighter and signed to HBO, this is the reason why American fighters ain't getting the push on HBO like how they supposed to, because of the flaw ass shit that HBO doing like this here. They going against the American market. You know, against their own American products, so to say. Shit. How you got product from the land, bomb product, I mean the best product, period, but you ain't trying to sell it. That's dumb as hell. That's just like a dope man. He got the best work on the block, period. But he cooped up and hemmed up in the house, ain't trying to even get off nothing. Talking about he just gonna sit on it. Sit on it? Yeah, or you gonna let somebody else get it in? They gonna sell the shit that you got access to as well. But I don't get that, man. I don't get that. The HBOs, man, they caught up in Game of Thrones and all that, man. So hey, it is what it is. You know, hey. Just like CJ the Goodfellow said, just cut the boxing budget off, period. Why even go through all that? You know, but I hope y'all guys enjoyed this jab session, man. This is the morning jab session, man. This is your boy JB Trap House Boxing. What you waiting on? Subscribe, tune in, hit the notification icon bell so you don't miss